Welcome to Date Night with Michelle and Doug. Christmas is rapidly approaching. It's right around the corner. And for us, Christmas means a Latino Caribbean Christmas. So on the menu tonight, we are making a pernil. We're making that Caribbean style. We're gonna accompany that with moro, which is rice and beans. We're gonna use barley to make that moro. And we're also making a mojo red cabbage coleslaw, which is going to pair really well with our citrusy flavors. I am so excited. This smells and feels just like Christmas. So babe, what's actually good about this dish?
So there's a lot of good health benefits about this dish. So pernil is actually pork shoulder, which is a fatty cut of meat. When my husband first said we're going to do pernil, which is traditional for Latin Caribbean Christmas celebrations and festivities, I was like, oh my gosh, that's a lot of fat. Should we change that to pork loin? But then I was like, you know, if we're gonna keep it traditional, we're gonna stay with the pernil. Just watch your portions, everybody, okay? Watch your portions. Like my husband said, we're using barley instead of rice. So barley is a higher source of fiber, one, and also protein. So remember that fiber helps regulate our blood sugar, doesn't let it spike. It also helps us use the bathroom on a regular basis. And the protein is gonna keep us full. So we don't have to eat that much, okay? That's the idea. We're also using red cabbage. So the red cabbage actually has a pigment on top of it, which is reddish purple. That's called an anthocyanin, one of its polyphenols, which polyphenols are just great health substances in different plant-based foods. What the anthocyanins do, they're actually anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial, and antiviral. So that's a really, really good thing. And then finally, we're using cilantro. We love cilantro. Cilantro is part of every single thing that we make. Cilantro has a lot of anti-cancer properties. It's gonna be so delicious. It's gonna give a nice aroma to our dish. So we are so excited. We have to make this Latin Caribbean Christmas dinner right now.
Right now, let's do it!
We have our beautiful pork shoulder laid out on a crock pot. Let's grab our spices. Rub it all in there. Next, we'll take our quick mojo. Again, rubbing it all in on all sides of the pork. Adding in next our chopped onion and garlic. And the chicken stock to help the juices get all flowing. We will cover that up and let it cook for about 7 to 8 hours. This is a long recipe.
Alright, since our pernil is going to take about 7 to 8 hours to cook, let's get started with our barley. So we have some olive oil heated up in our pot, and we're going to add some chopped garlic, onions, and of course our cilantro. Once it starts to sweat, we're going to add in a cup of our barley and just mix it all in together. Now we're going to add our water. So barley needs 4 cups of water. So we're gonna add 4 cups of water in, and then finally we're gonna add a whole can of black beans. Once we add the black beans, we're gonna sprinkle with some salt for seasoning, but it looks like we're overflowing here in this pot. So we're actually gonna take our moro barley and move it to a bigger pot. Now that we changed it to a different pot, we're gonna top it and we're gonna let this barley cook for 45 minutes. Now you wanna check your barley package. The one that we have cooks for 45. There's some barleys that are parboiled, meaning they've been cooked and then dried again, so they cook much faster. So you just wanna make sure you check that first.
Let's make a real mojo now. We're gonna add in our cloves of garlic, throwing in our combination of cilantro and mint, a dash of olive oil, dried oregano, salt and pepper, squeezing in our lime, and then our orange. Get that forearm workout in. And we're gonna blend it all together into a smoothie. As our mojo blends, let's chop up our cabbage and get everything mixed together.
Our barley and our pernil are both cooked, so now it's time to plate. So we have our pernil down on our plate. We're gonna add in our red cabbage and mojo slaw. And then finally, we'll add our barley moro or barley rice and black beans on the side. And enjoy.
All right, our pork and everything is all done. I am
Looks so
excited.
good.
This is it. This is Christmas on the plate for us.
For
All
real.
right, let's eat.
Let's do this.
Oh
Let's
my
do this.
gosh.
I'm going straight for the barley.
I'm going straight for the pork.
Mom, you would be proud.
Oh my gosh.
These barley and beans taste delicious. All the flavors of the garlic and the onion. I need to try this pork now. Give me a second. Give me 1 second.
Oh my god. Try.
Wait, you already ate the pork. Why don't you talk about it?
It is soft. It is tender. There's the orange. You have the lime. So there's the citrus coming forth. Oh my goodness. And then you have the cilantro in there, the garlic, the onion, all working together. This is a beautiful pork.
Wow. And then you dive into the red cabbage, which gives you that fresh flavors that you want right now. It also is very citrusy. The cilantro is like a kick. It's so delicious. I like to mix all of my stuff together. I think I'm just gonna mix like the cabbage with the barley and the pork. This is so good. We hope that you enjoyed our Latin Caribbean Christmas dinner.
Yeah.
And stay tuned for our next recipe next week.
See you next
All
week.
right, thank you.
Bye.